Say to us good evening once more and welcome to Ginger Media TV. My name remains Mazes, okay? I have my guest this evening who is joining me here, and he's a very wonderful guest, and I'm going to be bringing him in now to join me here with me. Good evening. So, good evening. Can you
Good
hear me loud and
evening
clear?
to
Yeah.
you, Mazi.
So, I have here
I could
Jonathan.
certainly hear you. Very good evening.
Okay. So I have here Jonathan Aniebe, who is the MD CEO of Emroyd International Consultancy. He is a resident in the United Kingdom and also a very obedient one indeed. Jonathan, good evening.
Good evening to you, Mazi. Is you okay? Pleasure being here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, I said let me get you on board. Obviously, as I know, you are a very obedient one. And as they say, a donor they carry lasts
Yeah,
in any way.
very true.
By any means, we saw what when the campaign got to Edo, it stopped being campaign and it was turned into a carnival.
Indeed.
Indeed, it happened. So I understand that His Excellency Mr. Peter B is going to be in London on Monday, the 16th of January 2022. And my information is also, if that is correct, you are part of, the people behind the scene doing one or two things, ensuring that everything goes hitch free. Are there things you may want to let us know and let the public know?
Thank you so very much for the opportunity to speak to the fellow obedience all over the world. It is definitely confirmed His Excellency will be in the United Kingdom on Monday. And not only will he be attending the Chatham House event, he will also make time to be having a dinner with us in the evening, commencing from 6 p.m. to about 10 p.m. in the evening. So anybody having doubt out there, if the Excellency is definitely going to be in the UK or being attending the dinner, please cast that side, those doubts aside, and be rest assured he will be attending the dinner. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much on that. Um, when that does happen on Monday, obviously you've talked about the Chatham House, and the Chatham House, it's a controlled event. You can't come in unless you are registered. So, but again, that doesn't mean that whoever is watching us now that is within the United Kingdom, I believe our principal may have time to also address one or two people outside. I mean, there's going to be the usual Nigerian way, so people should actually come in mass, isn't it?
That is true. You know what to say, there's strength in numbers. So the
Mm.
more people we have out there, the more deterrent it will be to our distractors. We don't want no distractors. We don't want no shenanigans like it happens with the very Omolokon gentleman. We want a peaceful engagement. And that is why I'm going to ask every one of us present on the day to please, please, please come and be a supporting crowd. We need you there. Thank you.
Okay, so in the comment section, for those of you who may wish to attend the evening session, in the comment section now, you have the Eventbrite information. It's a ticketed event. To control how many people that will have to come in, you have to buy your ticket, and it's just for a couple of quid. As they call them in London, they say a couple of quid. When we say naira and kobo, they say a couple of quid. Just a couple of quid, you come in. So that would help us, help those organizing it to streamline and ensure that everything is well organized. Now, in this event in question, regarding Monday, the Monday event, obviously, as you've highlighted, he's going to be addressing the world. He's actually not addressing Nigerian. He's going to be addressing the world. And many people who are, many of you who are in Nigeria or outside Europe, anywhere you are, you have to head to Injanja Media TV, official partner to Chatham House, because there conversation will be streamed live on Njenje Media TV. So do not miss that as well, because um, I believe questions will not be delegated, or have they delegated some questions to you already, Jonathan?
Well, fortunately, we have a principal who is not only eloquent, very intellectually inclined. So he's very capable to address or answer any question put to him. So therefore, there will be no need to delegate questions.
Mm. Well, I saw one of the, I think one of the ministers, a couple of people defending the delegation of questions as a strength and a show of how governance will be. I said, well, many have argued that if that be the case, then when you go for interview, also take people that can take some questions for you.
True, 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 true.
So, but that's not going to, be happening, as they say. But there is these, kind of, we say, rumor mills. People are going around, and there are some serious concerns, and there are information flow back and forth regarding one gentleman by name Reno, that people, he basically, his name has popped out or popped up a couple of places where it is believed that he wants to come and become a nuisance on that day. And we do believe that, you guys have everything figured out, right?
Well, it's a public event outside. By all means, he's more than happy to attend. But if he decides to be a nuisance to himself, of course, the law will take care of him. So we have the people that are going to be there, that we have the numbers also that are going to be there. And of course, we have a few members of the British law enforcement officers that are equally going to be in attendance. So Remo Onkri, or whatever his name is called, is nothing but a fly, just a buzz. He makes noise, but he just can't sting back and bite. So we shouldn't be bothered about him.
He can't even sting. There is, I think there are two. One is a bee, and the other one is moss. I think is it called moss or something like that?
Uh,
You
yeah,
know,
I guess it
they,
is.
they
Yeah.
they look alike. It's basically, does absolutely nothing. Can't even sting. So I think that's it. But what are the highlights of the evening engagement with Nigeria?
Well, the evening engagement, we are trying to make it as memorable as it possibly can, because we probably think this might be the last opportunity for His Excellency to have dinner with us before he becomes our next president. So therefore, we want to give people the opportunity to be part of history. And not only would there be the dinner event, matter of fact, there are going to be a lot of souvenir that is going to be auctioned to support the vision of our principal. So yes, please go to Eventbrite, get your ticket if you haven't, because the ticket is fast going. We ain't going to be selling tickets on the gate. So this is why we're going to highly advise you, please, please, please get your ticket at Eventbrite. You will not be disappointed. Be rest assured on that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So the ticket is almost, the ticket is almost, and you're not going to be selling like Nigeria. We buy at
No,
the gate, right?
no, no.
So you guys are already implementing cashless policy.
Not only are we trying to eliminate the crowd, yes, of course, we're trying to, make sure that the security of our guests are very important. So nobody will be carrying cash on the day or expected to bring in cash and start paying on the door, because also we don't want to put ourselves in that position as well. And this is the reason why we want a smooth flow of traffic on arrival. Identify yourself, identify your ticket, and then you'll be given a handband to show that you are duly registered for the event to come in. And then you'll be taken to your seat and be seated. And the rest will become something that you will tell your friends and family that you're proud to be part of.
Part of history.
Indeed.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. So obviously, those watching us now, many of you who are in the United Kingdom, be it Northern Ireland, or you are in Scotland and you want to be part of that history, please, in the comments section, you will find the link to the Eventbrite. You can now buy your ticket. Hopefully, hopefully you will still get a place, and do it before it's too late. Again, as I think, as Jonathan said, this is likely to be the last international engagement His Excellency will be having with Nigerians before DSS will be following him everywhere. Maybe before, afterwards, DSS might take over. People may no longer come too close. But I think it's going to be a very lovely evening and an engaging evening. And as usual, the media will try as much as possible to be there, but do not hope that it's going to be streamed live on Njinji Media. On that evening project, no. So no ticket, no show. Whatever happens in there stays in there, isn't it?
You know what they say, what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. So yes.
Oh, that's a very good one. That's a very good one. Jonathan, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. This is Friday Hangouts. Every Friday, with I do hang out with fans all over the world, people, watchers from Europe, from Africa, from Nigeria. So especially those of many of you in Europe and those in Northern America. So we do have these conversations, ironing out and speaking about issues concerning us. You may stick around eventually. You can join us and keep watching as the program, as this evening broadcast progresses. Once more, thank you very much for being my guest. It's a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very
Look forward
much.
to speaking to you soon again.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much. If you're obedient, let's enjoy these. And
record. Are you obedient?
I am obedient.
Are you obedient?
We are obedient.
Now my president you be. Me I want better tomorrow. Me no want to load, no. Now the person will be me. If he want better tomorrow, no go vote to load, no.
I am a let's go as you see me so at the front line, no.
At the front line,
But you want